my hair feels amazing. It feels really soft. It feels good. Today I'm going to be trying Rihanna's hair care routine, or what I assume is her routine, and I'm talking about when she styles her natural hair, or when her natural hair is being styled, because when I look at Rihanna's hair, it's not far off mine. And especially when she first launched with Fenty Hair, I was so excited because she had short curly hair. 3 products that get mentioned all the time: the Rich One shampoo, the Comeback Kid, and the Home Curl. For the You Missed setting spray campaign, and I'll put that picture somewhere, they said specifically it was those 3 products. I've definitely seen her do a video before where she used the Comeback Kid, then she used the Richer One conditioner, then she used the Home Curl. With the Comeback Kid in particular, it's a bond builder, so from what I understand, you don't need a conditioner afterwards. I used the entire line when it launched, maybe like June, was it June, July time? I can't remember. But I used bits in stages, some things I used together. I haven't used these 3 specific products altogether. Plan of action: shampoo first, then the Comeback Kid, and if I feel like my hair needs more moisture, I'm gonna go in with the Richer One deep conditioner. In theory, you don't actually need a conditioner with this, so yeah, we're gonna give that a go. But let me hop into the shower. So starting with the Richer One shampoo, and this has a creamy formula, and I made sure to give my hair a good cleanse with this, so it wasn't super dirty, but I wanted to make sure like all of the previous product in my hair was gone. And I really like how this shampoo lathers. It's really satisfying to use. It cleanses really well without stripping my hair. I mean, it doesn't give it loads of slip, but I do like it. All of the Fenty Hair products have this warm ambery fragrance, which is quite strong. It smells kind of spa-like, but not in a dated way, and you get a hint of coconut and vanilla with the sandalwood. I just find this shampoo really pleasant to use. Like, it's an enjoyable experience. Next up, the Comeback Kid, and this is described as an instant damage repair treatment that you can leave in or rinse out, and I chose to rinse it out as I wasn't sure how my hair was going to respond. I applied this to towel dried hair, which I didn't intend, but I was hopping in and out of the shower where I was filming. Usually I would just go straight in whilst my hair was wet, so I applied this as evenly as I could, and I left it in for about 5 minutes. It says to leave it in for anywhere between 3 and 5 minutes, and it made my hair really smooth. I was kind of shook. I guess I was expecting it was going to be kind of stiff, but not at all. My hair was so silky. I'm semi-fresh out of the shower. I was going to style in the shower after using the shampoo and the Comeback Kid, which was surprisingly good. Like, my hair felt amazing after. I didn't feel like I needed the deep conditioner, so big tick for that. I don't remember having this reaction before, but I also can't remember what my reaction was, but it felt really good in my hair, and my hair feels soft. My hair felt soft before I washed. It still feels soft, so we've got a good canvas to put products in now. Usually I would style in the shower. Filming process of a wash day routine is so long-winded. I was just like starting to prune up. I was like, I need to get out of the shower. So we're going to style just out of the shower. The Home Curl is meant to be an all-in-one styler. You're not meant to use it with anything else. There's 2 other gels that Fenty Hair has. One of the gels is definitely not a wash and go gel. It's for slick backs, and it does not combine with this whatsoever. I've tried, it doesn't work. So technically this product is a curl cream, but the texture is like a gel, or like somewhere in between. So in theory, it should work for me. The first time I used this, I remember not being that excited about it, but this is feeling much better in my hair than it has done before. I hope it gives me the hold. That's what I need, the hold. So heavy-handed, but I feel like to get the definition I want, I have to be. I've tried to coat every last strand. I did put more water in my hair just to make sure that it's definitely evenly coated. And it feels nice in the hair, like there's a little bit of resistance when I put my fingers through it, but it's got way more slip than I was expecting. I was gonna try and finger coil it or add some definition with a brush, but I don't know if it's actually needed. I immediately started brushing my hair. This is one of those bounce curl brushes. I bought it ages ago when my hair was really short and then never used it. I just felt like the product was sitting on top, so I brushed it and then I started finger coiling. My hair is very resistant to products, so I kind of almost have to like force it into my hair, and I used a little bit more on the sides, and then I blow dried. I felt like I was blow drying for ages trying to get my hair to dry. It was wet for a long time. I've noticed that as it's got longer, it just takes so long to dry now. So I think I got to about maybe 70% dry and I gave up. I was just like, let me just let the rest air dry. So I gave it a shake, and here it is, maybe like 95% dry. So it did eventually dry, but it was drying for most of the day. We've made it to the end of wash day. Honestly, my hair feels amazing. Like, it feels really soft. Like, it feels good. Does it look entirely like how I want it to look? It's not bad, but I know we can do better. And given the work I put in to make sure that this looked defined and this looked nice, I was expecting more, I can't lie. So my final thoughts on the trio, and I'd love to know if you guys have actually used these three together before or anything from the line. These two are great. I like this shampoo. I'm gonna say it's not a love because I have so many shampoos that are hydrating. It suds really well, it's really satisfying to apply, it smells great, I love the packaging. So it's not a bad shampoo by any means. I just have other shampoos that are more hydrating and work better for me, but this is a good shampoo. The Comeback Kid, the surprise of the day. I really love this. Like, I wasn't expecting to like it. The main reason is because generally I don't need a lot of protein. My hair's low porosity. I don't do a lot of damaging things to it. I use heat, but not very often. I've been using heat more often recently. That is the reason it sort of appealed. And I think maybe that's why I had such good success with it. I thought it was going to leave my hair a little bit hard or dry, and it didn't do that at all. It just felt silky, like it felt easy to get my fingers through and detangle. Can't wait to use this again, but I know I'm going to have to go easy with it because it is technically like strengthening. The home curl, I got really excited because I've used this before. I knew how it was going to go, but as I was putting it in, my hair was feeling so soft. I was like, this is going to be a good wash day. I was like, this is going to go really well. I got to the point where I'd put all the product in my hair and I could tell it wasn't going to work the way I wanted it to work. Like with other styling products, I can just literally rake them through my hair and I know it's going to dry right. With this, I was like, no, you're going to have to finger coil, you're going to have to brush, you're going to have to do more to really squash that product into the hair and make your hair accept it. Maybe it's a thing that's better for high porosity, I'm not sure, but my hair just never gets along with hair creams. I don't know why that is. It's like my hair just doesn't like them. Every time I have to use a gel. I can usually combine a cream with a gel and that works really well, like giving me some hydration and giving me definition, but this just does not play nice with anything or like any products I have anyway. I've tried like mixing things together, it just doesn't like it. What it does work well with are foams. So when I use it again, I will use it with a foam. A foam I like with it is by the Do. It's called the Crazy Sexy Curl. If I want more hold and definition, I can use it with that, but it's not a bad product. I feel like if you like soft definition or like a soft hold, this is great. But I feel like this, you'll get a greater level of hold on different types of hair. Like it does produce what it says, like it's technically defined my hair and it feels very soft, there's no crunch, like it feels juicy, it feels moisturized, like it feels really nice. I just know beyond today, my hair is gonna not look great. So it's a shame because it feels like I've put in a lot of work to essentially have to redo my hair tomorrow. I just know I'm gonna wake up and I'll be like, this is not it. Like I'll even put the clip here if it's good and I need to eat my words, but I know that's not gonna happen. Future Leslie here, this is me the next day and my hair still feels great. It feels really good. I haven't styled it yet. Basically I slept in a bonnet and I've showered and all that stuff, but I haven't like actually gone in and tried to style it. It's definitely flaking around the front, which isn't the best. I feel like what I've got, the results are very much what I would get from day 3 hair using my usual styling gel. So it's not bad, but yeah, I just think I can get better results from either using another product or using this product in combination with something else. Definitely intrigued to know if any of you have used these 3 products before or like all together or Fenty Hair in general, like what are your favorites? I really want to try the Water Boy, which is the new product that's launched. So it is on their website and I think it's exclusively on Sephora, but it's not made its way to the UK yet. So I could technically order it from Fenty directly, but usually I tend to wait till it comes to like Boots or Sephora here. It seems like a product that I would like. It's basically a leave-in conditioner. Rihanna says it's her favorite product and she wanted to launch it with the other products, but for whatever reason didn't. I can't remember if she said. They haven't launched anything new since they launched Fenty Hair last year, which isn't a bad thing, but I was kind of surprised. I was expecting there to be loads of launches. I'm sure I saw a conditioner teased in like July. It was called like the Rich Conditioner and it was purple packaging. The blue pot of conditioner, it's like a purple one. And I was like, where's that? I haven't seen it. I'm expecting her to come out with things like an oil. I want to see a hair foam now so that I can combine it with this. A hairspray I feel like she would make. Maybe she'll start doing tools. They're just taking their time, which is good. I like it when brands don't just churn them out too much because I can't keep up. But this was an interesting insight into trying these three products together, because I get it. I get why you would like these products together. I just need a little bit more for the hold. Also, something I forgot to mention is I used so much of this that it started to flake. Next time I will use it with another product that gives me the hold I want, so then I don't have to use so much. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys in a new video soon. Bye guys.